Dyer's Daily. It feels sad that I am putting this as part of the Disney100 thing, but I have to talk about it because it is something that concerns me in regards to their streaming service. When Disney Plus was first launched in the United States in late 2019, it was kind of promised in a roundabout way that by now we'd have a large amount of catalogue and library available. And after all, they own a lot of things. All the Disney library, live action, and animation. All of the 20th Century Fox movies that have been released over the last 100 years, ABC libraries, anything that's been acquired by any of the companies that they've acquired, Lucasfilm, the Muppets, Marvel, National Geographic, they have got tons of things that they can draw upon. But as of yet, I've not really seen anything happen. And we're 3 or 4 years in now into that journey, and yet we're still not really seeing stuff. We've had little snatches. We've had things like Bear in the Big Blue House, which has been wonderful to revisit, and I will talk about that in the next episode, and other kind of little bits and pieces there. But there just isn't enough library. They're focusing on the originals, and I get it because they're competing with Netflix, they're competing with Prime. They want to get eyeballs on those originals that they're spending tens of millions of pounds on, right? But for me, library content is what keeps people there. You've got a large amount, talking to Disney now, you've got a large amount of Disney live action films on there, things like The Parent Trap, That Darn Cat, Mary Poppins, obviously, but there's a few missing. Where is the sequel to Flubber, the original Flubber called Absent Minded Professor? Where are the sequels to anything, right? Aside from those cheapo animated films from the late 90s, early 2000s. Where is and yes, I do know they're on there. You know what I mean. Where are the missing gaps? Where's the Walt material? Certainly in the UK. Where is Zorro right now? Where is the stuff from the late 90s? Pepper Ann. Where is that stuff? And I get it. Residuals. Oh yes, residuals and payment. Yeah, but I thought the idea behind buying libraries was so you could put stuff onto Disney Plus and have something to bolster it somewhat, but it doesn't seem to feel like that. It felt like it for a little while, where they were posting things from like the last 25 years from the Fox library, and it was kind of nice to see some Jennifer Aniston movies in there and other bits and pieces, and occasionally over the New Year period, we got True Lies, for example. It's nice to see like those little nuggets, but we just need a few more of them, especially in Disney's 100th year. This is something that needs to be addressed. And maybe now that Bob Iger is back behind the wheel, they will start to do something about it, because there needs to be a lot more library. People are paying for the Disney brand in addition to the Disney company, and they want to see some of that stuff. They want to see things from the Disney brand, not just the greatest hits, because otherwise they might as well just rent out the greatest hits to someone like Netflix and be done with it. When you have your own streamer, I firmly believe that you should have the museum pieces as well as the greatest hits, because it just doesn't make sense. Oh, the music rights. What? The Sherman Brothers, who are in the greatest hits, they made other things for Disney, and music rights? That seems odd. Oh, but actor residuals and things. It's like, well, Walt Disney at one point, certainly it's observed in Haley Mills' book, had this clause in the contract which said any future enhancements doesn't mean you're going to get residuals, basically. So that doesn't seem to be a problem. So where is this stuff Come on, Disney, show me.
Dyer's Daily.